Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video and some more 9th anniversary content. With the year 6 EZAs dropping yesterday for AGL, LRUI Goku and LRSSBE, it's only right we test them out where it really matters. So, to start things off, we're going to test off LRSSBE Vegeta against Red Zone Kid BUU, and then with the final 2 stages of Supreme Magnificent Battle dropping, we're now probably going to start testing units in there. If they're not quite good enough for Beast, or I try them out and they're not quite good enough for Beast, I'll probably use them against Fusion Zamasu, and then that's kind of their lane. But the best of the best, like these EZAs, like Beast Gohan himself, will be tested out against Supreme Magnificent Battle Beast Gohan. Now, this is actually a very good rotation, Blue Boys with him, and I'm fully okay with having him in slot 1. Fully okay with having him in slot 1 for the first time. Don't forget, first turn appearance, key +7, guaranteed guard, along with his 50% damage reduction. Yeah, along with building up the rest of his 30% damage reduction in the turn, he's taking no damage here. I mean, we literally just saw it. He went from like a couple thousand, which is fine considering how much damage Kid BUU does here, to then double digits off of what? 2 attacks? Or literally on the second attack. Extra 10% of damage reduction was more than enough. He's now raised his attack and defense by 50%. Well, 50% defense twice, 50% attack, and of course, with that one-turn guard, we're tanking double digits. One thing I'm intrigued with, but of course we're not going to be able to see, very similarly to Beast Gohan, I mean, it probably won't tank it nearly as well as him, obviously because the one-turn guard is gone. Maybe if SSBE appeared on turn 2, you could get away with it. And that's the same thing with Beast Gohan, where you slide him into slot 3, and then I want to see how much he tanks a Kid BUU super attack for here. I want to see how much he tanks that 2+ million super attack for. Again, you would have to have SSBE appear on the second rotation, and he'll get to super attack first. And then hopefully there's like 1 or 2 normals in there before he gets super attack to build up some extra damage reduction. But I'd be very intrigued to see how much he would tank that for. I think he would survive it. I'm not sure, or I don't think he would tank it as well as Beast Gohan would. Just because, again, he has so much damage. Actually, to be fair, like, it's quite similar. Except, again, you'll just have to get it on turn 2. Guard, 50% damage reduction. If there is a few more normals, he basically has the same amount of damage reduction as Beast at that point, because Beast has 60%. Actually, maybe he would tank it as well as Beast Gohan. Again, not many units in the game can do that. Again, I'm speculating, but just judging by his kit, if SSBE appeared on that second turn, you have his guard for that first appearance, along with 50% damage reduction. He could tank Kid BUU super attack well. Especially with how much defense he also gets on super attack as well. Like, he's getting 50% each time. And I'm only going off of the guaranteed super attack, which is the 18. There's an extra 50 from the additional in his passive. The dupe system pops, that's another 50%. But I generally think he could tank that 2+ million super attack, at least on his first appearance, for double digits. Maybe a little bit more, but again, you're not taking hardly any damage. And again, not many units in the game can do that, unless of course they just straight up dodge it. Or have an item active. This is all without an item, by the way. Damn, I want to see that, you know. I generally think he could do that. Mine took 60k. I mean, even that's still pretty good. I mean, okay, if my Beast is taking 60k, I saw Rainbow Beast take that for double digits. If Beast is taking 60k, then Jeets is taking between 60 and 100. Again, as long as this is his first appearance, which to me is more than fine. Right, I don't actually have a Beast on this rotation. Would he be okay? 50% damage reduction. Slot 1, there's 1 attack in slot 1. He has no damage reduction built up, because again, he hasn't been hit. As long as he doesn't get... I mean, we do have his revival, but I think as long as he doesn't get super attack straight away, I think we're fine. But then I'm curious to see it. If he gets super attack straight away, in fact, is he going to be super attack straight away? He's not. He tanks double digits straight away on the normals, which is good. I kind of expected that. So he's got an extra 10% damage reduction. We've got 50% defense. We've got another 50% defense. So if there is a super attack coming, We're now built for it. We're ready for it. 20%, full 30. All right. Oh, I thought it was like an extra attack. I actually wanted Kid Buu to super attack him then. But normals, double digits, even before super attacking. Even before he's built up any damage reduction in the turn, double digits on normals, which is good. That's that 50% damage reduction working overtime right there. But I really wanted Kid Buu to super attack us. I wanted to see how much he would tank that for. Because he was fully built up for the turn. He super attacked as many times as he could. He had the full 30%. I wanted to see it, Dokkan. I wanted to see it, man. Instead, blue boys are getting super attack. They should be good. How many times they super attack? At least 3, right? And type advantage. 256. That's fine. It's you. I just need you to dodge. Or you can keep an addition in. Not that you're hitting him. Dodge. No dodge. Dodge. Thank you. And again. No. Okay, we're almost dead. All because that man doesn't want to dodge. Just to be safe, because I don't really want to use an item. Because again, I want Jeets to be super attacked. I want to see what kind of numbers he's tanking against Kid Buu. I mean, he tanked the first phase completely fine. And again, I really do want to see how well he would tank Kid Buu's super attack for. In the first phase, again, it's like 2 million plus. But I do generally believe after seeing my B Skull Hunt tank it for 60k, EZA SSBE goes from anywhere from 60k to 100, which is more than fine with me. Again, that's a 2 million plus super attack. Tanking that well, even just over 100k, even 200. I know I keep stretching, I keep moving the goalpost, but it's true. Even if he tanks it for that, I'm still okay with that. That's fine. Considering how much damage he does in that first phase. But judging by that, SSBE has got to tank it anywhere from 60 to like just over 100k, which is still very, very good. Don't forget, we've got the revival in the back pocket if we need it. And also if we manage to get it off, which I hope we do, because then we have guaranteed guard. Because then we have guaranteed guard. Well, within the next attacking turn after the character's revival skill is activated. To be precise. But we'll have guaranteed guard. The good thing is, though, his 18 key super attacks hit Kid Buu. The bad thing is, though, which you've already seen, is his 12 key super attacks don't hit Kid Buu. So, even though we can additional, we're missing out on some extra damage, which is a bit annoying. But then that crit chance being built in to both 12 and 18 key. More so here the 18 key, because the 12 key isn't hitting Kid Buu. The important thing is, at least we could crit on that super attack. At least the 18 keys hitting where we're doing most of our damage. And we have a 50% chance to crit naturally on it. You know what? I'm going to pop that. Why not? It's something I haven't managed to get off with these two. Even though I've used them quite a bit at this point. I just don't seem to get it that often. I don't lose enough health. Not that we need it. But why not? Why not? Right, I'm gonna give you these so you can get guaranteed crit. So at least that 18 key super's actually doing something. Right, what's that first attack? Is it going to be a straight super or what? It is going to be a straight super attack. Okay. I mean, we don't have too much health left, but how much are you going to tank this for? So this is no extra damage reduction, no extra defense. All right, he still gets one shot, but again, we have the revival, so it doesn't matter. So if he's taking 920k, again, that's no extra damage reduction, no extra defense. Say he built up his damage reduction before that and had the extra 30%, so that's 80% damage reduction. He survives that. Now, if super attack came after, but immediately after he super attacked and he built up no extra damage reduction, would he survive the super attack? These are very specific situations that I'm intrigued about and really want to see. As I said, if he built up his damage reduction and didn't get to super attack, I think he survives that, which is still pretty good. Takes probably takes like a solid amount of damage, but survives it. And again, on the other hand, if he didn't build up any of his extra damage reduction, didn't get hit, but got to super attack a few times and got the extra defense, would he survive the super attack? And if he did, how much would he take? I think he would survive. I think he would just take quite a bit of damage though. But that's the beauty of my boy SSBE and also AJL UI. Don't forget as well that we do have that revival if we need it. So now that he's popped the revival, he does have guaranteed guard within his next attack in turn. So he's gonna stay in slot 1. If he gets super attacked in slot 1 now, we 100% survive it. Even without any extra defense, even without any extra damage reduction, we survive it. Guard 50% damage reduction, more than enough. Like, what does Kid Buu go down on this phase? He goes down to like, what, 1.8 million, I think, on a super attack? Just over 1.8 million. He survives that, 100%. 100%. Now, if we start getting some extra defense and the extra damage reduction along the way, and then you want to super attack him, you have no chance. We're probably tanking it for double digits. Which I'm all here for. I'm all here for. I'm still riding the wave. I'm still riding sunshine and rainbows of how good my boy is after 3 years. 3 years of being straight bum cheeks. My boy is in his redemption arc. My boy is one of the best units in the game and one of the best EZAs in the game, which I'm completely here for. So I'm enjoying myself. Watching him be this good and be run on teams and be maybe not as good, but close to being as good as like Beast Gohan and like the best units in the game on the strongest teams. I'm here for it. I'm having a good time. As I said, I'm riding sunshine and rainbows right now. Right, okay, there's a ton of attacks. Where's the super attack going to be though? We can actually use his active. We're going to use his active skill. This means guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit. So while the additionals aren't going to touch Kid Buu, the 18 key super is going to be a guaranteed crit. Along with this, also doing some extra damage as well. But our super attack's going to be guaranteed crits. Big 8.9 mil critty though. Right, chest out, nipples are out, and boy Jeeks is looking all buff. All hot and sweaty. Guaranteed guard, let's not forget. Do your thing. Of course, double digits on the normals. 22 million attack stat with guaranteed crit. Who cares that our 12 key super attacks can't hit you? Because I don't. That's 22 mil and a guaranteed crit and a 12.9 mil crit of that. That's fine. Super attack him. Super attack him. We've super attacked 3 times, so we've got an extra 150% defense. And he can also dodge. There's that. Super attack him. I want to see it. Do it. You're boring. The Kid Buu got scared. He knew my boy had guard and he was like, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. We had our extra damage reduction as well. We had extra defense. Yeah, that super attack weren't doing shit. I might test him out against Fusions and Masu just to see how he does with type disadvantage. But even then, I don't think that will make much of a difference. I was going to say, can you please just super attack him? He's basically dead. But my boy done well. My boy done well. Like, very, very well. And I'm loving how good he is. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. And... peace.